If you have any questions, comment down below. If I can answer it, I will surely answer it. Welcome to Shiny Speaks, where we inspire you, break cycles, and work on all wellness. Yesterday I did a video, and it's titled God Warning to All Rappers. It was basically God giving me a dream to give the rappers. If you haven't seen that video, you could go watch it. It hasn't been that long. But God have put in my spirit that some of you still don't understand the message that I was that I said in this video. And he wanted me to go more in details with you guys about what he mean when he says when he's giving you this warning. I did not go into like details of, what are some things that are dark, some practices or some things like that that God distastes and don't like, and that will cause your life to be shortened by 10 years, like the dreams say. So, but we're gonna start with Deuteronomy 18, verse 9. This is God talking to his people in the Bible, okay? And it says, and it's titled Distasteful Practice. When you enter the land the Lord your God is giving you, do not learn to imitate the distasteful ways of the nations there. Let no one be found among you who sacrifices his son or daughter in the fire, who practices divination or sorcery, interpret omens, engages in witchcraft, or casts spells, or who is a medium or spiritist, or who consult the dead. Anyone who does these things is distasteful to the Lord. And because of these distasteful practice, the Lord your God will drive out those nations before you. You must be blameless before the Lord your God. Even though this is the beginning of the Bible in Deuteronomy, God still hates those things. Okay? He still hates for people to not come to him for help. He still hate people doing witchcraft, voodoo, black magic, and consulting with all these demons and stuff like that. He still hate them. A lot of people might say, oh, it's the Old Testament. But the Old Testament is still relevant. It's still relevant. It's still kicking. It's still working. So, yeah. But what I really meant when I say that, stop going to these dark spirits, demons and stuff like that to get money, to get fame, is basically people that are psychics. People that read people palms. No, the Bible just said that in Deuteronomy. So psychics, people that do tarot cards, no, don't do those things. You are subtracting 10 years out your life. Astrology, horoscopes, all these things are demonics. Voodoo, come on now. Especially island folks. Voodoo, don't do that. Black magic, white magic. It's so much things that are not in line with God, that you are consulting the dead. Like, the dead cannot hear you. You might think that you are speaking to a family member, but you're really not. You're talking to demons. Okay? And you might think that, it's somebody you know, but you don't know. And I want to keep going. And demons can come in any form, shape, or size. They can come in the form of a producer, a woman, an animal, or anything. So don't think that demons are just like they dressed up with the little devil ears. They have wings and red and black robe on. No, they could be regular human beings. Okay. And they could be in the music industry. They could be in the movie industry, all up in Hollywood. So y'all got to be careful and really have the spirit of discernment to understand that who are these people, because the devil could use anybody that's not really into God like that. And how you can identify these people is number one is if they tell you, if they ask you to sell your soul to them, uh yeah, for the fame or for the money. Another way is they ask you to sacrifice somebody, a family, a friend, or whoever you may know or whoever you may not know, a neighbor, an animal, whatever. Yeah, you will recognize them. And if they're asking you for money, and if they ask you to read spells, you will know that they are not from God, because God gives you life freely. He don't ask for money. He don't ask you to read no spells or anything like that. He don't ask you to sacrifice any family member, any friends, or sell your soul to him. Okay? Life with God is not in chain. You don't have to be scared. Okay? You don't have nothing over you holding anything. He's not holding anything over your head. Okay? No matter what you have done, it is forgiven. But with the devil, he will always hold it above your head. And every time, you want to get out or something, he will use it against you and put fear into you. God is not like that. I would say another one is sacrificing animals, like their blood, like goats, chicken, rabbits, or any animals that they telling you to sacrifice their blood. Because I want y'all to understand, a lot of voodooists, witchcraft, and stuff like that, they use animals' blood. They use animals to do their things. So, yeah, if they tell you to do that, run. Some of them will ask you to sleep with the same sex. They will test you to see if you're going to sleep with the same sex. Or they will make you sleep with the same sex. And you know you're not like that. So do not put yourself in a position where you are dishonoring God and you are dishonoring your temple, which is your body. Okay? Do not do that. And sometimes you'll be sleeping with demons. I've heard stories of people sleeping with demons. And then, next thing you know, everything just fall apart. Family members just disappearing, people dying left or right. Like, life with the devil is always a price to be paid. Life with God, there's nothing to be paid. He paid that on a cross for you. So you don't have to do nothing to sell your soul or do anything with God. And another thing, they're going to test you to use drugs, take drugs and stuff like that. The body is a temple. Everything that you put in it, it either multiplies it and stuff like that. So all that drug using, all that drinking and stuff like that, know them. Blood sacrifices. Sometimes it's your own blood. Sometimes it's animal blood. Sometimes it's a family member's blood. I've heard stories of where, people would take women like pads and stuff like that with their menstrual, and then, bring it to whoever the demon is, and then, sacrifice them. It's a crazy world out there. And then the last one I would say is doing whatever for the money and the fame. Do not do whatever for the money and the fame. Like I told you guys in the first video, what is a profit of man to gain the whole wide world but lose his soul? Make sure you are walking clean, okay? You are walking clean. Because if your hands is dirty, you will always have something above your head. You will always be scared. You will always be tormented. I told y'all guys in that video, I was torturing y'all. I made y'all do whatever I want because y'all came to me for more powers, for fame and money. Do not do that, okay? That's the message I wanted to give to y'all, because God is telling me some of you do not understand what I am trying to say. So every time you guys go to these demons or do things y'all not supposed to do for the fame and money, y'all are subtracting 10 years out your life. And remember, demons come in different forms, shape, size, sex, all of that. Okay? All right. Like, comment, subscribe to my channel, because over here it's on and popping.